Oh, I can invite you to a game on the fucking here, Data.
Meantime, Tim Ryan, the Democrat running against Vance for Ohio's open Senate seat, is warning of a slippery slope if Republicans gain control of the Senate.
It's a 50-50 Senate, and if the Senate slips into the hands of the J.D. Vances of the world, you are going to have this. You'll have a national ban on abortion without any exceptions for rape or incest or anything else. That's a horrific scenario.
If elected to the Senate, Ryan says he would support getting rid of the filibuster and passing the Women's Health Protection Act, which could codify the right to an abortion under the U.S. Constitution. The Cleveland Cavaliers and Rock Entertainment Group say they'll pay travel costs for employees seeking an abortion. Both organizations released a joint statement in response to the Supreme Court's overturning of Roe v. Wade. This group also includes the Monsters, Charge, Cavs Legion, and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Abortion in Ohio is now illegal once a fetal heartbeat can be detected. Let's turn now to the forecast again. A beautiful day today. The kind of weather that you want to stick around, right? And you can give that AC a rest because those temps are dipping down tonight.
I can drive my Chrysler for a little bit.
Wouldn't be surprised if your heater didn't kick back on. It's 57 degrees right now, and I do expect
It's cool. It's like a really nice fall weather.
Here's a look currently. It's 58 in Cortland, 59 in Warren, still holding on to 60 in Youngstown and Canfield, 62 down in
Shit, I don't see you over there, cuz.
on to the upper 50s over in Mercer County. But here's what happens as the week goes on. Now, our normal high temperature,
That's what I'm looking
81
for.
degrees. We'll get back there, but it's going to take until Wednesday. In fact, we keep climbing into the upper 80s on into Thursday.
Not only do I not see
The
you,
humidity comes back too as we wrap up the weekend
Yo,
going into your 4th of July weekend. But a very nice
you ain't even lit up green.
into tonight and tomorrow. Pressure coming out.
Like, I don't see you, but I got, like, when you look up your friends in my friends list, I don't have a lot of people lit up green, and I know there's more people online than that, unless they got their shit to where they don't want to be want nobody to know they online. There you go, I got you.
We're dry right now. We're going to stay that way for the rest of the overnight. Really, the
You just refreshed?
tonight will be the chance.
Or you said it had to refresh?
Into tomorrow morning. Temperatures dipping close to 50 degrees.
Ain't no telling. Probably. I'm high too. I'm high as a motherfucker.
Expect quite a bit of sunshine around. Already upper 60s, around 70 by lunchtime. Another one of those days with a lot of low humidity.
Get the invite?
So really a good looking afternoon.
All right, we in our dark.
70s right on through the late afternoon, and dry weather stays with us tomorrow evening, and that low humidity does as well. Going into Wednesday, I do expect that humidity to start sneaking its way up. Temperatures will be in the 50s.
Yeah, I'm about to make some edibles tomorrow, nigga.
A very small chance that is.
I'm excited about that. Nah, some gummies. Mainly for my wife, so I can just keep her levels right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always in an excellent mood, my nigga. Like, bruh, God is always with me. You know I'm in my blue. Yeah, I'm bruh. 24/7, bruh. And I got issues, but I always feel good. You know what I'm saying? We working on trying to, if we can just get rid of the extra people in the house, be awesome. It's really gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We could just be around this motherfucker super naked.
And still on the way tonight, we'll get you all set for this weekend's USFL Championship. Canton, and we're getting closer to learning the fate of Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. Plus, the Guardian posted the Twins on the same day that a billionaire joins the franchise.
But yeah, but then I have more room for my get downs. Woo-wee. Man, if I can get rid of them motherfuckers before the winter time, I'm gonna go super hard all winter. Like super hard. So by the time next summer, oh, they ain't even let me put my unis on. It's all good, fuck it. So by the time the next summer hit, I'll be loaded. Cause right now I just been saving my shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing everything in the container and just holding it. Mm-hmm.
Every 30 minutes, the child is abused or neglected in Ohio. If you suspect abuse or neglect, report it because kids can't.
So like maybe by the summer, I could fuck around and have about motherfucking 5, 10, ain't no telling, the whole bunch of them bitches just on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? All excellent shit.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs,
That'll be my income tax.
opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones, and he powers his way.
Don't it feel a little better though than yeah, everything a little smoother. You just gotta get used to finding your plays and shit. But you see, if you double tap some shit, you can make it a favorite play, and you can just go to favorites and find your stuff faster.
Covering the top local rivalries and the sports stories that matter. Chad Krispinski and Sports Team 27.
Throwing is Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 39, Rodgers.
Too slow.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Rodgers now on first down. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown, Packers. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, You'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I was glad to get out of that. That was probably the first thing I know. I got out here and it was a little less humid, so it started getting a little hot there the last few weeks.
It's been a change, and like I think we're all embracing it. Like I said, I think it's for everybody is fresh to just get on that Norfolk turn. We're still in the level, but just to see a different place. Favorite spot. A lot of it we found back here, so I'm enjoying it right now.
It'll be 7:30 kickoff on Sunday right here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium between the Birmingham Stallions and the Philadelphia Stars.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And finally, Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson will meet with the NFL's new disciplinary officer tomorrow. Sue L. Robinson is a former federal judge who was elected by both the NFL and the Players Association. Upon review of the case, she will recommend an appropriate suspension for Watson. Both Watson and the NFL can appeal her decision. Final verdict is expected prior to the start of training camp, which begins July 27th. Let's look at sports.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Pancakes all the way down the field. You must have fucked up and hit some type of button. You might have hit something. But I take it. Everybody was on their ass down that bitch.
Put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And there was so much that was impressive.
That was not the play, though.
But it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage. And in the end, that became a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on next-gen stats. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
KBN 27, caring for our community. Proud to honor high school students with our yearly scholarship contest. Meet this year.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
MyValleyTributes.com. Get a great deal now on used cars at
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Deshaun Wright there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
One final look at your forecast before we leave you tonight. Those temperatures are going low today.
Yeah, we're going down into the 40s by tomorrow morning and then turning around back into the mid-20s.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. To throw is Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. C.D. Lamb deep for the Cowboys. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
And with new inventory arriving daily, the Explorer of the future isn't built for a few. They're built for you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
WKBN 27 salutes the 2022 high school graduates who have achieved academic excellence.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Congratulations, valedictorians from WKBN 27, Field College, and the Trumbull County Career and Technical Center.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup.
Yeah. Remember, I was hitting you up trying to see if you was going to be able to get the Packers in one of them leagues. They got snatched up. Yeah. I ain't as good as I was in the past leagues in this generation. I've been making it to the playoffs every now and then. There's been some leagues though I got a lot of forced wins, but a lot of what? Cheese? Oh, Madden will be Madden. Yeah. But I've adapted to it. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, some shit get nerfed. And after a while, you figure out how to stop some shit too. You know what I'm saying?
The drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun.
Good shit.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Rodgers now to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The Supreme Court went from Times New Roman.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
If I stay up, that's what I end up hopping on. But I'll be over this motherfucker nodding like a bitch. I'll be getting up early.
Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
Yeah, I try to fuck with you for a minute. I ain't got to go nowhere. I ain't got to do shit.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Good D. That's what I needed to see, fellas.
Osa Odighizuwa in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
Okay, that's even better.
This is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter.
That's what we needed.
Great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen.
Can't let the rookie come in and beat us.
A yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott.
Oh, way to box me out.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
Nah, he ain't going back there. Damn, he boxed me out. I thought I had him. Good
So
shit.
that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
I must have
Ordinarily, we
just,
look at
my
the
timing
offense and
was
say,
off,
what's going
yeah.
on with your scheme?
That was good
Maybe
D
we should
though.
look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch it.
oh, I thought he was gonna come up.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin.
Can't let you get the dub. We gotta wear the second half. You know, you can set your game plan too, you know that?
The booth alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Oh, man. That is such a perfect shot. So cool.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
All right, fellas. It's only a field goal.
Yep, I think we might have I was so distracted and awe. Like, wait.
About set for this next
Do what we
drive by
do.
the Cowboys offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
The first thing they need to do is thank their defense.
The ball's out.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck?
They came out of the locker trailing.
What the fuck? Good shit. I ain't never seen that one. You just took the ball from me? Oh, it fell out. It fell.
Wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that.
There we go. Now we got everybody. Family photo.
I like that. My friend. It's cute.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, stay there.
The give is to Jones.
Beautiful.
He's met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's everybody of chicken
Officially at second down. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward that, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Little turbulent. Little turbulent.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, and that's caught by Rodgers. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Right now the octopus, but the shrimp is on his den.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Got him in, it's Tillman. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15.
When you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Oh, yeah, it's still man.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st 1st and 10. Give to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Wow.
Again, it's Jones. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
All right, got some urgency.
Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on
It's
to
looking
the
like
lead.
that.
It's
looking that way for y'all.
Biggest strengths running the football vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So when you say resident isopod, are
Now
they
Crosby for the point after.
relationship, or is it? Yeah.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Of the two of those. Yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
What is going on there? Bridge now? What is it thinking?
I'm not sure what that top region is. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I was gonna say it almost looks sea penish,
Yeah.
but
I can't tell if it's like.
zoom out a bit. Never mind.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You can come back, bro.
Yeah, it's a close shot.
Long as we don't got no fucked up play art.
Wow.
What an incredible animal.
I'll say. Amazing.
That's the only thing I don't like about this game that they got on here is when you
Dallas offense here set
when
to
you
begin
down
the
or when you start fucking up in the game,
last time, not only
the game got to have some other features that make it even worse for you.
make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
Like momentum is real important in this game.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
you better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain
See
there.
the current.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on
Sort of
first
hoping.
down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one, 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Skirt goes off, look at those drops.
From the left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they
They're not
don't,
going to hold out for
And he'll get in. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
Let's see.
Touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal
Overshot
line,
him.
it's the running game that gets him home.
certainly appears that it lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
That is kind of captured by Argus, and that these the Hercules went on that little cable to be able to go freely.
It's feeling very intrusive all of a sudden.
Like you see that momentum thing up on top of the scoreboard.
Yep, that's the bet.
On top of the scoreboard, you see how on top of yours, how it's lit up green? More towards your side, that's the momentum. Yeah, so like that shit up there that's highlighted, that's a feature. And that feature will determine what will be fucked up for the other team or what will be more in favor for your team. Yeah, so shit'll be happening like the screen can be shaken while you on offense, or I can see your plays, your hot routes. I can tell where you gonna throw it to, all types of crazy shit.
It's amazing how he can go from a block.
Yeah, I don't like it though.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
the tackling be better on here. Like when a motherfucker trying to get a first down, a motherfucker will grab you and pull you backwards instead of knocking you forward.
for a really nice game.
So from the 36 now, first
Yeah, some better mechanics.
Now it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Left my area.
Catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Look at its oil on his own. He got some counters.
Can I really turn the lasers off?
Can't I put it in a bio box?
You're supposed to catch everything.
Now the toss to Jones, right.
Oh, get his ass.
And he got losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Should have had him in the backfield.
You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, they go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Good shit, good hit.
Excellent coverage there on third down. That was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go with Jones.
Good shit.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let me show you all my sides.
These are all events. These all used to be events.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Nice.
So they are active.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Zoom.
I don't really see any of the crabs or anything.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
There's one on the left, too.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Turn around, bruh. Come on, Diggs. What you
It's a
doing?
gain of 12 there on the
That was the pick I needed.
That'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Yeah, we're at a few meters off the ground.
This is a
They'll try run forward with Jones.
It is.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on first down, and he did.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel better.
And defensively a backbreaker. Caught left side by Cobb. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good steam going.
Jones will take this one in for a touchdown. The first drive ended at 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one, and the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
What's the reported range?
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Oh,
But has been recorded.
He's found the direction we're not going.
650 and possibly one at 1,500 meters.
oh my gosh.
Which variety is this?
Is
it a Dumbo?
Yeah, it's a Dumbo.
I mean, it has the blood finish. Looks like it has actually.
Yeah, the head morphology looks really different.
Go a little wider.
He looks very stretched out, like very long. He's huge, like.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I don't want to run the shot now.
That is a big animal. Well, I was asking for an octopus.
Yeah.
You got it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out.
Yeah, that air fryer, beautiful thing.
At the 25.
Yeah, he seems a little.
I tried to told you. Did you tell me or I told you? About the air fryer. Who had the air fryer first? Okay, did you do some salmon in that bitch yet? Fried?
This drive becomes very critical.
Yeah, that shit go hard. Basically everything in that motherfucker is real nice.
That's so cool.
I'm about to upgrade. I beat mine up. I'm about to buy a bigger one. And a microwave. Her son's got the microwave looking like some shit that would be in the back of an alley.
Alright, video. Do your thing.
Now Prescott. finds his target. It's Schultz. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
PK for the move now. Yep. Great.
To throw is Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Wow. This is the Pacific Flatnose.
And again, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it falls down incomplete.
Good D.
We'll spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Dude, personal space.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Looks like a young one.
Juvenile?
Prescott from the gun.
Someone's a little camera.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That's the camera-happy finish right there.
Yeah, we haven't seen this much movement in this area.
Yeah, I've seen a few swim, but usually not this high up.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing.
Just
Prescott.
morning swim.
That'll do it.
That should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Thought I had
They're
that.
going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone's seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw is Rodgers. This is caught with a catch right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually
Too slow.
man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
On first down, it's Jones. And some room to roam now. And he marks it past the 30, almost to the 25. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Odighizuwa, his 2nd sack of the night. Cowboys here facing 2nd and 19. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Ran right out of the motherfucking position. Good shit, good shit. Yeah, I'm up. You never did download the duty.
They'll run it with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Actually, it was already downloading. It's just downloading. Slow right now.
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball
We'll come
is
to
now officially over. So
Green
it's all
Bay.
over. A Green Bay victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Back about this video right here. I said, let me go ahead and download it and see what the hell going on with this situation.
Sit back and watch, guys, as I turn this log into a tree. So I think we can all agree that there's just something.
The last few days, I've been covering Sha'Carri Richardson, and it started when she failed to qualify for the World Championships for the 100-meter dash. She placed like in the bottom 20% of that particular race. And of course, that video got a lot of views, and many people were, really disgusted with my commentary on that video. And people were telling me, wait until, the 200-meter comes, she'll have a better opportunity to at least qualify there. Up until the 200-meter came, and unfortunately, Sha'Carri
What you doing?
I'm adding some stuff. Seeing they got some packs. Call of Duty.
You be buying those?
I saved up some money for this game, man. So as soon as I know once I got the game,
We need a color. We need a color over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at this pack real quick.
Oh, so your duty loaded then?
I think so. That full first team.
It's a dark and high-pressured environment of the deepest place on Earth, the Mariana Trench. It's a dark and high-pressured environment of the deepest place on Earth, the Mariana Trench, means that not only is it incredibly difficult to explore,
Frilled shark is one of the most bizarre-looking creatures on the planet.
but the animals that live down there have to adapt to an extremely hostile environment. Virtually every time an expedition goes down there, something new is discovered. And countless organisms have been found that are the stuff of nightmares. Here are the 15 Mariana Trench creatures that are scarier than Megalodon. Number 15, Pliosaurus. Living in the ocean depths between 150 and 145 million years ago, the Pliosaurus was the first type of pliosaur to ever be discovered and named, and it showed us quite how dangerous the prehistoric waters truly were. There are 9 known species, each of which has slight variations to one another. But there was one commonality between them all. They were huge and terrifying. Thought to have grown to a length of around 50 feet, their skulls along were longer than 6 feet, most of which was made up of a giant mouth that was lined with sharp 12-inch long triangular teeth. This would have been perfect for hunting the large fish, squid, and reptiles of the time, but was also instrumental in their ability to defend themselves against other ocean predators. To put this into perspective, had a human been swimming near a pliosaur, it would undoubtedly have been able to bite and swallow them in one gulp, with a similar attack method as alligators use underwater today. This is one monster we're fortunate doesn't still roam the oceans, as far as we know, because if they did, the waters wouldn't be safe for anyone. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or Slenderman will come from under your bed when you're sleeping. Number 14, the fangtooth. The fangtooth is a bizarre deep-sea fish whose Latin name, Anoplogastridae, literally translates to mean unarmed stomach. They are one of the deepest known living species of fish, having been found below 16,000 feet in trenches around the world, and have some unusual adaptations to allow them to thrive in these conditions. The 6-inch long fish has the largest teeth of any known marine animal, relative to their size, and their fangs are so big that they can't ever fully close their mouths.
Relative to body size, these are the largest teeth in the ocean.
They even have grooves on the side of their heads to allow the lower teeth to sit in position while not being used and to prevent them from damaging themselves. But when they're on the hunt, these prove to be viciously effective weapons. With tiny eyes and no light available to see their prey, they rely on their other senses to determine when a meal is nearby. They float in the water, waiting for the opportune moment, and then snap their jaws, impaling small fish and invertebrates on their fangs. Amazingly, this is the only species of deep-sea fish that has been able to be brought to the surface and be kept in aquaria, despite the conditions being so different to what they're used to. Which just goes to show how adaptable the fangtooth actually is. Number 13, the Dumbo octopus. There are hundreds of different species of octopus across the globe, but the one that lives in the deepest depths is affectionately known as the Dumbo octopus. They're just as highly intelligent as any other, but they get their name because of their unusually positioned fins, which almost appear to be giant ears, like the elephant from the Disney movie. They even use that as symbol. Or weeks without seeing another living organism. Number 11, the sea devil anglerfish. Sea devil anglerfish are a small but frightening looking species that live across the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans at depths of at least 10,000 feet. As with all anglerfish, the females are significantly larger than the males. Because of their unique mating habits, the sea devils will typically grow to around 7 or 8 inches long.
In the darkness of deep water, they flash
the light to attract prey. They are inky black in color, which helps them blend into the low light environment, and have a large mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. Again, as with other species, their dorsal spine has adapted to hang out in front of them like a fishing rod, and a structure called an esca dangles on the end. That's full of bioluminescent bacteria.
So I want to fuck with some duty.
Glowing light, thinking it might be a small creature they can eat. But by the time they realize they've been tricked, it's too late. Sea devils don't, therefore, have to spend too much